Are you getting ready to deadlift? How much is that? Is that 90%? Okay. See ya. What is happening, people? It is Brian Alsruhe from Oneset.com, and it is Monday morning, so I am in here lifting. So now that the comeback is over, I was kind of just messing around, seeing what weights I could use, moving up on that, and then I was gonna jump on a program to obviously start trying to get stronger, and we'll see how that goes. So right now, I would love to jump on something like the Power Builder or something like that because I don't have nearly as much muscle mass, and the extra muscle mass will definitely help me move bigger weights more stably. So I would really like to jump on something like that. The only problem is because of where the shoulder is, I don't have actual 1 rep maximums for my overhead press or my bench. They're gonna be changing a lot as the healing happens. And just as my central nervous system and everything just starts firing and making sense again, those numbers are gonna climb much faster than my other ones. I do think I'm pretty close to a true 1 rep max dead, pretty close to a true 1 rep max squat. They're both a little bit lower. But for right now, because of that, a rotating percentage program, I would end up changing those percentages just about every single workout, and that's not something I'm interested in doing. So I think what I'm gonna do is jump on a conjugate-based program so I can work up to 1, 3, or 5 rep maxes and then drop back for my volume and just kind of keep it self-regulated. And like I said in the other video, I'm just trying to have fun, guys. I'm not trying to break any records. I'm not trying to compete tomorrow. When competitions come, they come. So we will see what I can get into. But today I'm gonna be working triples on the log, cleaning each one. I say that now. That could turn to just pressing if my back feels that bad. So I'm gonna be giving you guys my feelings. I have a couple pieces of mail to open up. Overall, it should be a good time. Let's go get after it. And the Godfather making an appearance. If you guys have been a fan of the channel for any amount of time, you will know who David Lee is. He is absolutely the Godfather. And if it were not for that man, Never Say Athletics would not be a reality. This channel would not be a reality. He is just getting over shoulder surgery, the exact same one that I just went through. So Dave, heal up fast, brother. You mean so much to me, and thank you so much. At a time when there were very, very few people that believed in this dream, you did. So thank you very much. As far as what I'm doing on workout, guys, I chose the log clean and press because this is the toughest one on my shoulder, mainly because the bar, or log, I suppose, is held so much further away from my body than a typical barbell or an axle. So it is very painful, and it's definitely the one that I need the most work on currently. And then I was also doing these barbell crawls, which is a great way to honestly work your abs along with your triceps, along with virtually everything, because it's very tough to turn yourself into a bridge like that. It looks really good on Instagram, but you gotta be careful because if you mess up, you're gonna die. All right, guys, so that's gonna be my giant step for the day. I'm gonna be doing weighted pull-ups to 3 log clean and presses, cleaning every single rep. I'm just gonna make small jumps because honestly, just that 160 right there ended up hurting my shoulder pretty good. So I don't know where it's gonna end up. I'm just gonna try to have fun. And then the last thing is those barbell crawls, which are actually really, really great for your triceps as well as your core. So on upper body days, there is a great ab variation for you guys if you wanna try it out. I'm tired. If you are not doing some form of weighted pull-up in your routine, you are doing yourself a great disservice. And if you want all of your lifts to go up, you should probably start doing them. Dude, your feet, you look like you're a little monkey. And we're up to 210 pounds on the log. And I like to get a bunch of different angles, guys, when I'm assessing my form like this. Like right there, you can see how far my knees are coming in front of my toes on my dip and drive. I should be pushing them out, not forward. However, that is the opposite of what I'm doing. So the more that it comes forward, the more that log is going to float forward, and the less of the chance that I'm actually going to be able to finish it, because if it's out in front of me, there's no way I can get my head through that window. That one was better. But it's a great thing to always be videoing and assessing what you're actually doing and how it's going for you. That's one of the best things about doing all these videos, guys, is that I get to go through and coach myself and learn the things that I didn't know that I was doing wrong, that I would have no idea that I was doing wrong if I didn't have to sit here and tear through it like this. So it's actually a very helpful tool, and I would encourage you to do it. All right, so Cruz Scott here. I am up to 210 for a triple, which is actually pretty good. Post-surgery, I believe, could be wrong on this, probably wrong on it. I'm usually wrong. I'm almost definitely sure that I'm wrong. But I think my PR post-surgery on this is like 250, 255. I know that I tried 270 and missed it. I know that the last one on my Instagram right now is 235, so I know I hit one post that, but I really can't remember whatsoever. I really think that as you get a little bit further along in the sport, you stop caring so much about the numbers. There was a time when I was obsessed with numbers, where I literally would not do anything off of the numbers. And now I'm like, I don't know, throw a bigger plate. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see where it ends up. Hopefully it's good. Now, weighted pull-ups have always been a strength of mine. However, currently they are actually a weakness. It is one of the hardest things for me to try to get back my shoulder. I'm not sure why. the best I've ever done on weighted pull-ups is 205 pounds for a set of 3. And I think I get up to like 120 or 130 pounds during this workout, and it was everything I had. So I am much, much far off that. Now, on these log cleaner presses, I will be honest with you, one of the hardest parts about the log cleaner press is the wind. Moving something big and heavy that much from the ground all the way to overhead, back and forth, again and again, is absolutely and utterly exhausting. I cannot describe to you how much pain that actually is. That makes me sleepy.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
It's been a long time.
Well, you're old now.
I know. I'm an old man. All right. 230. I did a lot technically wrong, but hey, it went. It's really, really good. So, probably gonna jump 250. Try that for a triple. I don't know how that's gonna go. But you don't know if you don't try. I actually feel pretty good. Having fun. Getting through my giant sets. Hope you guys are enjoying the workout, because I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna go now because I'm out of breath. Oh no! What's going on, man? What are you working today, brother?
Doing farmers. Trying to work on my nemesis.
Yes, sir.
My movement stuff.
Movement, foot speed, but it's getting better, man.
Yeah.
Gets better every day. Gotta work things you don't want to work, right?
Exactly.
If you only do things you're good at, you never get better.
Exactly, man.
All right, and here is my top set on the weighted pull-up. Like I mentioned earlier, it is 130 pounds, which is very, very low for me. And this did take everything I had, so I'm not gonna say this was easy. It was not. But that is such good news to me. So if you guys are ever coming back from something or you're not where you should be, it's actually good news, because by the time that I get that number back up to 205 for 3 on the weighted pull-up, my back is gonna be so much stronger and all the muscle development is gonna be back. All of my lifts are gonna go up. So it's actually a positive thing that my lifts are where they are, even though my body is where it is, because my body is nowhere near 100%. So I'm actually excited to see what's gonna happen when I do finally get there. This is 250 pounds, which, again, guys, there's the wind. I am so exhausted. Now, I am not doing much conditioning right now, so I have every reason to be exhausted. I really need to step that game up big time. All right, so 250 is not too bad. Not quite as fast as I wanted. The first one was a little weird, but yeah, it really wasn't bad. Guys, I've been really, really bad at thanking you guys for sending me stuff. We've gotten so many flags and so much stuff. I think about Johnny gave me coffee. So many people gave me so much stuff, guys. I just want to say thank you. We put all the flags up that we have currently, so hopefully you guys do see your flag. And I'm gonna open up a couple packages during this workout to try to say thank you. Package number 1. From no one, but thank you, no one. No, there's no return address anywhere. You're gonna know in a second. We got this one!
And a really sweet hat.
Sweet hat! Did you say Saskatchewan?
Yes.
Hopefully Saskatchewan?
It said Saskatchewan on the back.
Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan.
Sketchy? Sketchy?
Saskatchewan.
Thank you. Which brings me to my top set on the log at 265 pounds. This was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. It did not feel good. The clean is actually feeling great. Like, I feel like my hips are coming back. They're strong. That strap deadlift where I stuck that thing around my neck, I swear to you, that thing helped me a ton. And I'm gonna start adding it on my assistants again because I want to keep using the benefits of it. So the cleans are looking good. The pressing, that was kind of fast. I'll give myself that. This last one though, I am right here. I'm like, they're yelling at me, trying to tell me to go, and I'm shaking my head because I'm like, I'm done. I don't think I'm going to be able to clean it. It does somehow miraculously get up there, and right now my brain's going, there's no way. But I push, and somehow it goes. Very, very happy about that, actually. That could have gone so much worse.
Coming back.
Coming back.
Yeah.
I feel like a noodle. That wasn't very good at all.
Like a dry cooked noodle or a wet noodle?
Little kame. All right, guys, so here I am with my man Jeff, who was nice enough to get me this bar for my birthday. So Jeff, what is this bar, man?
So this bar is called the Beam.
The Beam.
Essentially what it is, it's a little bit bigger than 3 inches around, but as opposed to normal axle, which is generally 2, every so often you'll get a 3-inch axle, but it's very rare. So this one is squared as opposed to round.
Yeah.
So in terms of like gripping a regular axle, I'll get a regular axle. So you see this axle, so it's rounded here. I can put my whole hand around it for the most part.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put this down, and then try and do that with the Beam. How do you do that? Like, there's no possible way you can get your hand around it. So essentially what we're working here is you know, this is going to be more of an accessory tool. We're not going to be continental cleaning this. This would be absolutely miserable whether you have a power tool or not. The other thing too is we're going to work that pinch grip, that crush strength, and you know, Brian's been having a little bit of trouble with grip coming back, so.
Easy.
Hey, I've seen your videos, I'm being honest. Anyway, but it's going to help all of us, but mostly Brian, so happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. So guys, a lot of times what I like to do for my assistant's work, because I honestly hate doing assistant's work, because it just seems like I'm just killing time, which destroys me. So what I like to do is grab like 3 or 4 exercises, stick them in a giant set format, and then I'll do as many rounds as possible in like 10 or 12 minutes. You can get a ton of work done in 10 or 12 minutes, and believe me, that clock makes you work harder than you normally would, so there's a little bit of conditioning involved as well, but that is what's going on with me right now. So I have always hated assistant's work, but even more so now that I can't seem to hold anything down for any amount of time. Once I'm done my main work for the day, I'm so spent and so exhausted that this work just makes me so incredibly sick. However, if I just set myself for a 10 or 12 minute timeline and then I can just puke my brains out afterwards, it seems to work better, so that is exactly what I'm doing here with these 3 exercises. And we're back. So guys, that was an okay day. Wasn't spectacular, wasn't bad. 265 for triple is probably better than I would have expected to do, so I'm very happy about that. All the assistants and accessory stuff all went well, that was no big deal. A lot of people have been asking me what crazy thing I was gonna do before my birthday. My birthday was on Saturday. I turned 38. Thank you guys very much for all your happy birthday wishes, that meant a lot. But I ended up not doing anything crazy this year because number one, I am not in a physical position where I can't really push my body right now. Even doing minuscule conditioning makes me puke literally for days, and then I can't get in the gym. Currently right now, I'm working out about 2 days a week, and that's all I can handle. More than that, and I just end up getting really, really sick, end up missing work, end up missing a lot of stuff because it just buries me that hard. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's what's going on there. I totally had to stop and think about why I told you guys that. So I did not do something crazy for my birthday. Ended up getting some pretty bad news on my birthday, so there was some stuff going on there as far as that goes, so there was no crazy workout, but guys, there were plenty from other years you guys can go back and watch. I think doing what I did during comeback was plenty enough without doing a mindset challenge the day before my birthday. So I am very, very happy. I had a terrific birthday. Got to spend a lot of time in the wilderness, doing a lot of hiking and things like that. So that definitely centers me and brings me back to peace. So it was so awesome. Like I said, thank you guys very much for your birthday wishes, and thank you for staying with this video. I will be back later in the week, but until I am, go out and do something amazing in your lives. Keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other, and I'll see you then.